Cool. PK side was able to grab a late winner in the end, but I imagine it was a very frustrating game for you in the lead into that. What were your thoughts on the performance?
No, very good. I don't know what your expectations are, but maybe they're different to mine. So I thought we were very good. We dominated the whole 90 minutes. And eventually we got rewarded for that.
So you did create a lot of shots, but Richard Garcia's just said he didn't think that you were creating any good chances. Perth was sitting. You disagree with that?
Look, football's about opinions. And at the end of the day, we hit the post. On the other night, sometimes we got a goal disallowed by 30 centimetres. So, look, I don't really want to comment on another coach because that's his opinion. But in my opinion, I think we did enough, to create chances, and sometimes they go in and sometimes they don't. And I think at the end we were rewarded for that.
Couldn't say it was an unfair result tonight, but how much impact did you think the Berenguer sub had on the complexion of the match?
Yeah, look, I think it's not just Florin, but subs in general that come on, provide that impact. And tonight Florin did, obviously Nathaniel did, and it's great to see they made an impact within the game.
I mean, for Acker, obviously had the big final series last year. He's had to work his way back into the starting lineup or back into the team over the past few weeks. I guess, how big is it for him just to get that goal and put in this sort of performance?
Yeah, I think it's more of a collective. It was a great ball from Curtis. Great got a header by Connor, and Nathaniel's in the right spot at the right time. So I think it was a great collective goal. But it's also great for Nathaniel to be in those areas. And, again, the impact that he showed when he came on, I was very happy with.
Just generally, getting a win after a couple of games winless. I know you said you were clearly very happy with this performance. The other night, it just didn't go your way. But what does it do just heading into a bit of a sort of 10-day break as well, just getting another 3 points out the way?
Look, I've said this before, we won't change. We'll play the style that we play, and sometimes it's rewarding, and sometimes like last week it just doesn't happen. But we won't deviate from our style. And it's again, I thought the second half last week we were really good, bar the result. But look beyond that, and the performance was great second half, and I think for 90 minutes our performance tonight was really good.
Having said all that, though, do you think the front three is clicking?
Is what, sorry?
Is clicking.
Oh, well, it takes time. Again, my opinion is different to yours, and really I worry about my own opinion. Sometimes things happen and sometimes things don't. But you just keep working, and, eventually things happen. So, again, they've done a great job, and the guys that came in did a great job as well.
We saw the one change, Marco coming in, and probably a bit of a different role and later shifted wide. What did you make of how he went back in the starters?
In terms of?
Just generally his performance.
You talking Marco?
Yeah, Marco Tilio, yeah.
Yeah, look, I think, I just wanted to give some freshness. Obviously, Florence had a lot of games, and, we decided to go with Marco to give him an opportunity, and, whether it's inside or wide, I thought he was getting into some great positions. And he needs to continue that, because he can be, an important player for us. And but in saying that, it's through his work ethic that he gets his chance, and that's what I'm happy for.
10 days now till you play Victory. How do you use this time? Obviously, you've just come off a tight turnaround. Do you freshen players up? Do you train hard? Obviously, it's a bit of a different league up now.
We'll keep doing the way we do it, and we'll train hard, and we'll look at things that we need to improve on, like everything. Some positive moments, and again we work towards the next game.
With that extended break, we've seen the likes of Manuel Pucciarelli still trying to find his fitness. Roston Griffith's been in and out of the squad. Kolakowski with the illness, even Nate's been banged up. Do you reckon they'll all be pretty close to 100% by the time you face Victory?
Yeah, time will tell. But look, Roston's been back for a while, for a bit now, obviously from his shoulder. Collar's come back due to illness. Nathaniel's come back from a little niggle. So I think this time allows everyone, to be, sort of pushing for a start for the next game.
Paddy, so I hear what you're saying in that you thought that tonight you played really well, and so even with that being the case, does it at all concern you the fact that obviously you couldn't break down Western United and tonight it took a long time against Perth? Does that worry you in any way that it's such a struggle for your team to eventually find a way through?
Not really. I think it's a compliment. If anything, if you see how many people are behind the ball, I look at it like that.
And so you're happy heading into the season having these kinds of matches where it's such a grind and an effort to break them down?
Well, as I said, it's a compliment. When there's 11 players behind the ball within a radius of 30 yards from a goal, I don't know the way you look at it, but I think that's something saying about it, the way we play. Again, it's going to be hard. I'm not saying it's not. And again, every team plays different. But I look at that as a positive. You're not going to win every game 20-0. That's reality. The last time I checked, I don't think anyone won like that. So, again, we'll play our way and, that's all I worry about.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, thank you.